Hello everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, where we will be continuing in the third case of the game, The Return of the Great Departed Soul. Investigation Part 1 in the Lord Chief Justice's office, which I believe we'll be leaving. Yeah. So we did finish speaking to Strongheart, and we actually should be heading off right now. Yeah, new location. What a fun place. Oh, I'd love to strip that big clock apart, you know? Yeah. We're not going to the prison just yet, I believe. I think, right now they want us to head to Baroque von Zieks' office to speak to him first. You haven't been to this place yet. Don't forget to take me with you when you go. Yeah, let's go talk to Von Zieks. See what's up with our buddy old pal. Who has apparently been attacked, but he's just fine. Ooh. So yeah, he has an endless supply of chalices and some bottles lying around. Yeah, he has to have endless supply because we see how he treats them during the trials. Oh, it's kind of cool. We finally get to see his office. Yeah, interesting, exciting. We finally get to see what's up with this man. October 22nd, prosecutor's office. I finally get to know him a little more, and maybe I will finally get to see that character development that's long overdue. Took it long enough, right? Uh, I was hoping it would have started happening a little bit in the first game, but no, they decided to wait until the second game. I'm like, okay, let's see how it is.
Oh, so this is the legendary Reaper's office.
Yes, it appears so. Looks like he has a little castle or something down there, a little playset. Is he playing with toys or something? What's going on, Ben Zeeks?
Ah, it sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? What an amazingly deathly atmosphere.
Oh, is that? Oh? Um, so this is the person who was in the newspaper with him? They didn't even give him another, like, desk. It's like a little toy desk, and they make him sit on the floor? That's not very comfortable. Why would you do that? That sucks. It's like a little toy, like a little tiny desk. Is this person like a child? It looked like an adult, right? Like, why would you do that? Treated like a second-class citizen or something. Like, damn. Like a second thought. Unless this person is just like, I guess like a bodyguard or something, so he's not really someone worthy of a regular desk. That still sucks, and it can't be very comfortable or good posture for his back. Like, damn. I feel sorry for you. Like, right now he's sitting upright, but I'm sure in order to do all the writing and all... There goes my dog. In order to do any reading and writing, like, you'll have to really hunch over. That sucks. That hooded figure was so still I hadn't noticed his or her presence. I wonder who it is. I don't think it's the hooded figure. It has to be Van Zieks. What are you doing here? Ah! Yep. He looks totally fine for someone who was just attacked recently. He's like, ugh, just a little mosquito. No big deal. Is that you in the wall back there? Is that a big uh, painting of you? Or is that like your ancestor, your father or something? He's as unwelcoming as I thought he'd be. I was actually worried about you, dude. Like, I literally was. Don't know why. Actually, maybe even more so. Oh, I'm glad to see you're well. I am. It's so weird to see him like this. So, who's the person over by the wall being punished for something or other? Are they being punished? they're being put in the naughty corner. No punishment is taking place here. Are you sure about that? Because that looks like punishment. Oh. That's my apprentice. And he's sitting there of his own free will. Really? You treat your apprentice like that. That really sucks. Sorry. I didn't know you had an apprentice. This poor guy. They look very dramatic, just like you. Although, what's with the face mask? It must be the same person who was pictured in the newspaper. You have yourself a little boyfriend now. Like a little... Is this someone I have to ship you with now? He's very able in combat. A requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage. Are you referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers? The Reaper. I'd be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself. Assuming that he's such a fabled fiend genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms. Interesting how he touched and that thing on his chest. So I guess that's his badge, right? Which makes sense. So he actually wears his. Can I look around? Or are you gonna yell at me like, don't look at my office? He's actually being pretty cordial to us. He didn't like immediately shout like, get out of here. Can I look at your million collection of hallowed chalices? Look at that fine collection of hallowed chalices and bottles neatly lined up there. My hallowed bottles are filled with the essence of the finest grapes from the finest vineyards I visit. And I personally oversee these chalices being made by the finest crystal craftsmen in the world. Yeah, and then you go and you break it, like, really quickly and easily during your trials, so why do you do that? Why do you waste money like that, sir? You have a really bad temper.
And yet you throw them around in court like they were worthless.
Thank you, Iris. Thank you for saying exactly what I was saying. Call him out. Yes, because this imbecile is so unimaginably and repeatedly wide of the mark sometimes. No, you're just salty because I'm usually right. You're salty and petty. You know half the time, or more than half the time, I'm right. Stop being ignorant. Oh. Before you open your mouth next time, you should consider the poor artisans whose work you defile. No, shut up. Even if half of what he says might be wrong in the moment, I still get to the correct conclusion in the end, okay? That is the point. We're trying to figure it out, okay? You should just go along with me and help me figure it out. It's called brainstorming, alright? You jerk. How would you feel if I was throwing shit at you? So, it's my fault? Silly me. How could I ever have thought otherwise? Thank you for being sarcastic at him. I like it when he has a backbone. Ah, good for you, Ryunosuke. Lord Von Zieks' desk. Look, it's so stylish.
And that's a marble chess set beside it.
Chess. That's the Western version of our Japanese shogi game, isn't it? You know, I'm actually quite good at shogi problems.
Oh, really? You'd probably like chess problems in that case.
I'd love to challenge Lord Von Zieks sometime. To a bout of shogi problems.
If you only really want to challenge yourself, you can always do that on your own at home.
I didn't even realize. I knew of shogi, I just didn't realize it was the equivalent of chess. Like, I know there's Othello, which apparently the English term of the game is reversey, which I didn't know until recently, but I've never played either. There was like a puzzle in... God, what was it? Was it 999? That you had to know Othello in order to beat, and I was like, screw that, man. Like, it was hard. It's like, I didn't get it at all. That portrait really dominates the room, doesn't it? Oh, that's not you. So, father? It's a very majestic outfit and pose, but sadly, whoever painted it didn't do a very good job of capturing Lord Von Zieks' facial features.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist has exaggerated his subject's handsomeness, I think.
Wow. That reminds me. I heard Emperor Napoleon of France ordered artists to make him look more attractive when they painted him. I think you guys are assuming the wrong thing. It's clearly a relative. It doesn't have to be him.
How vain. That's really not an attractive quality in a person, is it?
That portrait does not depict me. Surely that's immediately obvious, you idiots. Oh, then, who is it? Oh, no response. Yeah, probably his father. That would make sense to me. I mean, you know, if not a father, then, I don't know, cousin, uncle, brother, any of the above. Just a relative.
Oh, look! It's a scale model of the Great Exhibition Showground.
Oh, is that what that is? Interesting. That's huge. That's amazing. I wonder why it's here.
Perhaps he made it to take his mind off the sadness of being too busy to attend in person.
Or perhaps he's too embarrassed to queue up for a ticket. Surely it's obvious that I'm using it as an investigative aid. He's like, why do you guys embarrass me like this? I kind of find them funny together now. Like, now that we're not in the courtroom, like, I kind of think they would be like a comedic trio. Like, them being like really silly around him and him being like the straight man, you know? He's like, why are you guys so stupid? Like, leave me alone. Like, them picking on him. Like, the bullying, you know? Like they don't even mean to do it, but they're just doing it, you know? Like, normally Ryunosuke is kind of the straight man, right? But he's kind of like a naive dummy. So it's cute, right? Oh, I love it. Cause Ryunosuke's kind of smart, but Phoenix and Ryunosuke have their moments when they're kind of an idiot. So I like that nuance of them, that they have their moments where they're really smart, and then they have their moments when they're a total idiot and very oblivious and naive. Oh, that's really cute. You Nipponese have no business painting others as overly reserved. I really didn't think he'd overhear that. You guys are talking out loud. You're not whispering. What are you doing? Is there anything else that's sticking out? Anything else? Is this wine? Look at all those ancient casks lining the wall there.
Casks in the Reaper's chamber? Or are they caskets?
Iris, please. You don't think all those people who escaped conviction in court are lying inside them dead, do you? What ridiculous notions are going through your head, man? This is my collection of fine vintages. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for clearing that up.
Bruno and I were just musing to ourselves. Don't mind us, Mr. Reaper.
I wouldn't if you hadn't invited yourselves to my office to talk nonsense within my earshot. He's like, I'm right here and I can hear you whispering all this nonsense. Oh, bunch of bats. Okay, I was like, what the frick was that? Ugh, they were bats.
Yes, the Reaper's familiar, as I expect.
But what about the mute man in the dark cloak? I thought he was the familiar. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Well, well, the fact he had bats, like, the clear connection to him being a vampire. Just not the flying kind.
He must be a dear friend of Mr. Reaper, then.
I think the familiar idea is more likely. Scary, though, either way. Can't believe he had bats. Like, damn, y'all. I couldn't tell what that was. I was like, what is that? Something glowing in the darkness. Aw. Well, hello, person. Mysterious person. It really looks like a punishment to me. Yeah.
I've never seen someone sting like that before.
He hasn't moved a muscle since we arrived. Do you think perhaps he's dead?
If he was dead, Bruno, he wouldn't be sitting up, would he?
Well, anyway, dead or alive, he's not overly approachable, is he? I don't think he's going to talk to us.
He's not dead.
No? Nothing?
Not even a hello? Hello?
Okay. Alright. Very interesting. Can we present something to you? Well, since you touched your thing, your badge, can we present ours? Have you seen it before? I mean, you probably insult it because you hate anything Japanese, but why not? I know you've seen this around my arm before, but... What is it, exactly? It's the mark of a defense lawyer. In Japan, at least. And what's your reason for showing it to a British prosecutor? Oh, well, I don't know, really. I can understand, at least. There's merit in reminding yourself of who helped you become what you are today. Oh, you're actually being, cordial? Reasonable about it? Oh. But that's a personal matter. Something you may want to keep close at all times. Not something to flaunt. Yeah, he's touching it again. Interesting. No, I suppose not. Thank you for understanding, though. Interesting. Inspirational roots for presenting the armband to Lord Von Zieks in episode 3. Huh, got an achievement for that. Interesting. Interesting little interaction there. Maybe that's a little hint for something about his motivation there. And I think it might have to do with that portrait. Because he didn't want to talk about it. His relative, maybe, inspired him to become a prosecutor or something. Maybe he has some daddy issues, much like Edgeworth, You know how these things go. How many people in this series have daddy issues, right? Iris has it. A lot of people do. A lot. Like raise your hand if you have daddy issues, right? Lord von Zieks, about the article in this paper. Ah, yes. It seems there was a reporter nearby when that little skirmish took place. I had no idea I'd been photographed. It was careless of me.
It looks as though it was taken after the people who attacked you had run away, though.
Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them. But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems. And I think it's the same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it? As I mentioned already, he's my apprentice. Perhaps you could tell us a little more about him? Okay. Let's talk about the attack. Lord Strongheart said that the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack? True. Carried out by henchmen of odious Mans. Might as well just say it like that. Whatever. Criminal organization. The investigation meant their arrests were imminent. Presumably some hoped to kill me before that happened. Odious man. He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhand means, via his criminal activities.
And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty when he found himself in court, didn't he? Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper.
But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact, in extraordinary circumstances, it was a most unusual cause of death. I know about that. It was super high voltage, instantaneous kinesis gone wrong. Mr. Asman died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion. Correct. And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen, do you? Well, no, that does seem a little far-fetched. If this man really is the fabled Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death, at least.
It's strange how this has worked out, isn't it, Reno? I mean, what with you taking on the Professor's defense for the trial tomorrow?
What? You're going to be defending him? Oh, yes, that's right. Though I barely know the man's name yet, to be honest. Albert. Albert Hairbrain. That's right. Do you know him by any chance? Of course. He's a contemporary of mine. We were at university together. Oh? A friend? Is that what you mean instead of contemporary? That's a weird way of saying it. You're
What?
contemporary. It's a weird way of saying it, bro. I'd understood that Professor Hairbrain was from Germany, though. Hairbrain's from a respectable British family. After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research, that's all. So you were students together? I was in the Faculty of Law, of course, and he in Science, so our paths rarely crossed. But curiously, we got along, though I've not met him since my university days. I certainly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form, and with you, of all people, representing him. Only if I make it out of this office alive. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems. Yes, I know, because the prosecution will be handled by me. You really gonna prosecute your friend, dude? Do you really believe he did it? By you? But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends. We are friends, it's true. Then why would you do this?
If the Reaper is the prosecutor, there's nothing anyone can do to save him. He's doomed.
This is a huge conflict of interest. You know, like modern, like I don't think they would allow this. But back then, and we don't know like if he really had a choice. Like, did he say, I want to prosecute this? Would he have been able to? I mean, maybe he. Like, if you wanted to step aside, could you have Van Zieks? I'm sure there's other prosecutors. I know that what's his name? Strongheart said Van Zieks is the best. Like, dude, can't you step aside and let someone else do it? Or maybe you feel like with you there, at least you could get to the truth? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, man. What's Lord Von Zieks thinking? Yeah. He didn't really say anything. That's what I find interesting. Like, I didn't hear him say, no, I believe he did it wholehearted. Like he didn't really say anything like that. Like, in a way that made me feel like 100% he believes he's guilty. I feel like he has something in mind, and that's why he's doing this. He did seem a little unhappy that we're the defense attorney. Because he wouldn't have known that Ryunosuke got reinstated, but he should be happy deep down, because he should know, hey, this guy, even if he's a Japanese guy and he doesn't like Japanese people, he should know that Ryunosuke is a good defense attorney, and that his friend would be in the hands of someone who would do his best to defend him. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm fascinated. I might not like Van Zieks very much still. I think he still has a lot of room to grow, and I can't wait to see him grow. And I'm eager to see this growth. Interesting. Okay. What do you mean by what you said before? If you'd like to know the Reaper's true identity, does that mean... I'm a crown prosecutor and a mortal like any other. I'm no demigod.
But they've all died, haven't they? The people you've prosecuted, I mean. Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or an acquittal.
Those I prosecute are the vilest wretches of our society. People who, without question, deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them. But not all of them. You know there's some that were innocent. But that's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all.
Nor was Jenny. In fact, she's ever so hardworking now.
And that's my question too. It's been months, right, since she was found innocent, and she's still okay that we know of, right? So how is it that someone who was found innocent is still okay? Natsume is okay because he escaped. He went back to Japan. But how is she still okay? She's so far the only one we know of who is okay, right? The only one so far who has escaped the curse of the Reaper. Nobody's really talked about that yet, have they? I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn. But the point is this. If any of those vile wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work. Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way.
But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believe it's true.
Yeah, and yet you keep doing this job. The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially. Oh, I see. So you're willing to kind of be like, almost like, I wouldn't say Batman, because the problem, people have talked about this, right? There's a problem with a Batman figure, right? That Batman kind of serves as both a deterrent and an encouragement. So he deters some people, like maybe some who fear him, right? But then he encourages the more violent, more dangerous ones who are a little more insane and drawn to him. So that's the problem there. The more bold ones will come out in ah because the crimes still happen. There's some who will still do it and who will still try to like what's happening, they'll still try to kill you. Those crime will still happen and they'll try to get rid of you. Or they'll try to avoid you or whatever. They'll try to come up with their own solutions. I can't believe I'm calling him Batman, and here there was bats in his... Von Zieks is Batman. He's like a vampire. Oh my god. That's so funny to me. Is that you, Batman? So he's willing to play like the martyr, I guess, which I can see that. Oh. It would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful for their lives. Do you mean to say? I mean to say that if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adopt it gladly and with honor. But it's putting you in danger. You could be killed. If that is my fate, let God decide. Lord Von Zieks, I didn't expect you to be so noble. I mean, you're still a jerk, but damn. Alright. Let's talk about your mysterious apprentice over there. Like, I'm really curious about your apprentice, and I also feel sorry for him being punished to sit like that. He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor. So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Ah, like you are to Shirley then, Runo?
It's weird to add him like midway through the second game, though. Some random side character for Von Zieks with he's wearing a mask. That makes me sus, you guys. Like, some side character wearing a mask. I'm like, is he somebody we know? Is he somebody important? Or is he just some random side guy? Is he gonna be important? Is he not important? Are we gonna do face reveal later? That has my brain going, I don't know. Could be a red herring. I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. I don't remember taking an apprenticeship. Ugh, can't talk. With a great detective. He's currently compiling a report about last night's attack. It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask. On Lord Strongheart's orders. Okay, yeah, this feels super sus. This feels real sus now. This feels way too sus. Is this only for this case, or is this like gonna build up to something important later? Strongheart knows him, huh? I don't know. Is he like gonna be some kind of like assassin sent to kill Von Zieks later? Like, this is just like a way to get under his guard because so far nobody's been able to kill him. I don't know. This feels weird, you guys. This feels really weird. I don't know. I'm trying to think in my head of like, is there anyone important that we haven't seen that they've alluded to? I don't know. I don't know. This is strange. Nobody knows the man's face, or indeed his identity. But why would you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual? Lord Strongheart's orders again. He's not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions. I hope you're right. Okay, he definitely feels young, but it's hard to tell with Ace Attorney. He feels young. He feels... I don't know why. God, what a deep penetrating stare. Oh my. Okay, he has like a sword motif going on here. Let's see, white. I don't know. Man. 3 circles. No. I don't know. He feels very handsome. I don't know why. I'm getting like a very handsome vibe, but it's just because he's... I don't know. Maybe I'm already like mentally like... Are you someone I can ship with Von Zieks? Why is my brain shipping already? Like Master and Apprentice thing. Why does my brain go to shipping? I'm sorry. Brain, stop. Ah. Oh, he got scared because he just appeared out of nowhere. Look at the skin tone difference too. He's so bright colored compared to Von Zieks looking all dusty. I call him Dusty, but he's very like pale, right? He's very pale and wan. Whereas his apprentice is very bright and peachy looking. The task is complete. Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs. How mysterious. Oh my. Are you good or are you bad? Are you someone we should be afraid of? Uh, Nice to meet you. Hmm. Okay. Back to work again. That was really strange, though. I've never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed, and yet somehow it didn't feel like our first encounter. Wait, it didn't? Oh shit, it is someone we know. Hold up, hold up. Uh, oh, my brain. Oh, brain. Who is it? Oh, don't you dare hint at me. Anybody in the comments or privately. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. My brain is like, who is it? Who the frick? I'm trying to think over who this could be. Someone that Ryunosuke's met. Oh, it could be anybody from the first game too. Shoot. But someone who would wear this mask, strong heart. Are they gonna pull some like hmm okay, no, I'm not gonna say anything right now. I had a weird thought, but I'm gonna hmm okay, no. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna say had a weird thought. Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it. I had a weird thought, but I can't say it because it's weird and it's based off of all my soap opera and telenovela history, so I'm oh, they wouldn't do that, right? I can't. Oh, I see. Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little too worked up. If the thought is in my head now and it won't go away, and I'm kind of, oh no, I'm not interested in him. If he's your boyfriend, you know, I'm not interested like that. Maybe. I mean, if Binks' thought was possibly reality, I mean, no. No, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to. He had a very sharp, sexy, piercing stare, possibly. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless posture. I'm getting thoughts. Oh my freaking god! Ryunosuke, stop! You're putting thoughts in my head. It, it couldn't. No! Is this for real? Is the thought for real? It's in Ryunosuke's head, so it has to be in my head. So, oh my god. So I am meant to figure this out right this second, right? Is am I picking this up correctly? Oh, my chest. Oh, my heart. Oh. I'm sorry, Van Zieks. I'm supposed to be focusing on our conversation, but I'm kind of freaking out because me and Ryunosuke are probably on the same page right now. Oh, God. Um, I don't think I can focus on this anymore. Oh. Is this for real? Are they going full soap opera right now? Are we going soap opera, Capcom? I mean, then again, this is Ace Attorney, which has people like Maya who can channel spirits. I mean, but how? How? Okay, I don't want to. I kind of. Okay, to my viewers who don't know why I'm freaking out, I kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press anything. Um. I. I don't want to say it because what if I'm wrong? And then I don't want to get your hopes up. Shit. I don't think I'm wrong. Not with what he's saying, and not. I think. I think Kazuma's alive, you guys. I think Kazuma Asogi is alive, and I think that's him. And I don't know how. I don't know how. How? What the frick? And that's why Ryunosuke's freaking out, and I'm freaking out. Like I've seen many dead people switcheroos over the years and shows and movies and soap operas. So I know there's a way, okay? But we saw his. I mean, to be fair, Ryunosuke never saw his body. We saw the outline, right? The chalk outline. They showed like the picture or whatever of his body, but we never saw it. Like by the time Ryunosuke woke up, he never got to actually examine the body. They had already taken it away. And then we saw like a grave or whatever, but we never like we're just assuming they buried him. What the frick? And how he died was supposedly like what she like he tripped or like he fell and like broke his neck, they said, right? Like how do you survive? I mean, I guess you could survive that. You could just be paralyzed. Was he just paralyzed? He didn't die. He was just unconscious and like maybe in a coma or something. That could be. Um like maybe, right? But what happened? Maybe his neck got damaged and now he can't speak? Does he even remember Ryunosuke? Like what is going on? But he did Strongheart's been dropping a lot of hints about some kind of secret mission. Damn, Strongheart, what the frick? Shady mother effer? If that really is Kazuma. So he brought him here all this time later and is being all shady and mysterious about it and is making him cover his face, fake his own death. Like what the hell? I mean, I guess he would have to because it sounds like he was in a list that they wanted to kill him, right? There was some kind of mysterious list. He was on the same list of Watson or Wilson, Watson, whatever. That what's her name? The dead assassin that they wanted to kill him, I think. I think that's kind of what we uncovered, right? On that disc. So him being undercover could be to protect him, I think. But we haven't really uncovered enough yet of that mystery. Um damn. But why? What is his mission? What is going on? There's I my brain is going crazy. Oh, if I'm right, like this is insane. I mean, I'm happy he's alive, don't get me wrong, but I'm also like I have so many mixed feelings because of all of the heartbreak that has been happening since his death. I'm having quotation death. Like, oh, poor Susato and Ryunosuke. Like, I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. Damn, damn, bro. This is some crazy stuff. Uh, I should keep playing for a few more minutes, but my mind is like going insane. Oh, I could even be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Not based on this. Not in the way Ryunosuke is acting. Oh lord. I mean, yeah, oh, so screw shipping him with Von Zieks. Oh my god, shipping him with Ryunosuke again. Yes, our ship is alive. Oh, but the ship is also like, damn, dude. Oh my god, the angst. Ooh, I can't wait to read fanfics when I'm done with this. I have not been able to read fanfics for this fandom for so long because I couldn't because of spoilers, you know? Oh my god, the juicy angst. Okay. Ugh. Oh, yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Uh, oh, what's that? Like, damn, Ryunosuke, you have to just act like nothing's going on in the back of your mind. That Nipponese man, is he faring well? Sorry? The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago, with the stoop and the mustache and the jitters. Ah, Mr. Natsume, you mean?
I'm not sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from that list, Runo.
He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day. I see. I think Ryunosuke is kind of like he's like me. Like he's figured it out, but he's also kind of in shock about it and maybe a little in denial. He's like, no way. There's no way. Like, what the frick? I see. Well, I think we can end our discussion there, don't you? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case. Yes, thank you for the advice, and for the conversation. I can't believe he's asking after Saseki-san. After a Nipponese. I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried.
I never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist, did you? That's a turn-up for the books.
A mad scientist? You mean Professor Harebrain? Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about his relationship with Lord Von Zieks, I think. Alright. Oh my god. I did not expect this episode to have as mind-breaking events as it did. Like, the Von Zieks stuff was interesting, but like, damn. Oh my god, if that really is Kazuma, like, what the frick? Alright, my mind. Oh, Lord, my mind. Oh. Let's go to the prison and end the episode. Jesus. Alright, we'll talk to you in the next episode, Harebrain. Local prison, yeah. Dude. Kazuma. My beloved Kazuma. Oh, my brain, my heart. Oh. I can't believe. Okay, I'm still freaking. I'm gonna still be freaking out for quite a while. Anyway, until like the moment it's actually confirmed, I think I will probably cry. I think I'm just in shock right now. Shock and like worry and nervous because I don't want to get my hopes too high, but like dang. Alright, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye bye.